Evening, everybody. How are we all doing? Lovely to see you. Welcome to American Truck Simulator. It's the Missouri event, so I've decided I'm going to take it on. Hey up, Michael. Lovely to see you. Hope you and Craig are safe and well. I've got till the 6th of June to complete the event and put the pip up on my World of Trucks. You'll see I've got most of the World of Trucks awards, but the last few map DLCs that have had events and rewards, I haven't participated in it, so I'm kind of picking it back up. I'm using my second profile, which is the modded profile. This profile has been specifically made for mods, unlike my main profile, which is zero mods. I am going to do a third profile, which will be a Great America map combo. Hey up, Craig. Hey up, Ben. When I get the time and get round to do it. Hey up, CFW. Hey up, Jeff. So I'm doing online events. I've got to do the 12 trips to complete the Cruising Missouri challenge. As I say, this is my mod profile, so the fact that I'm using this profile is irrelevant. But what it does do is give me the chance to drive some classic old American trucks and test them out. Now, I just want you to know that I've gone totally over the top on allocating resources to this game. I don't know until I start playing it if I've gone too far. Most of the computer's resources are allocated to this game. I don't think it will make a slightest bit of difference to the quality, because I genuinely believe the CPU GPU combination is just a shade too weak for the quality I'd like to serve up. But I'm going to have to accept that for now and serve up the best quality that I can. So hopefully you guys and girls enjoy. Hopefully you find it acceptable, and we'll just see how we get on. So we currently have a job on from Joplin to Harrison. We've got 9 real hours and 1 minute left. It's not that big a job. There you go. And I have started it, so we've got to go around the outskirts of Springfield down to Harrison, but the job is long enough for it to become job number 4, I hope. So if we look at the Cruising Missouri, you'll see I've done 3 of 12. So from Joplin, it can be to or from, and Joplin I've not been to or from. Now we're in the GMC tilt cab. I've put a Detroit diesel engine in it, so I think it's an 8V71, but I don't know for sure because I'm not an American trucker.
Route. Please proceed to highlight.
But nevertheless, I thought it would be terrific to use some old school trucks. Now, as I say, the quality isn't going to be perfect, but it's about as good as I can serve up. Plus, we've got a few mods on this profile installed, including ATS expansion, which is the animated pickup drop-offs. Graphics, I'm just using the SCS graphics plus a reshade preset. We have got Truckee.io running, as you can see across the top, or hopefully you can see across the top. And I have to say, just playing the game on my screen, it's beautiful. However, I'm now not just playing the game, I'm streaming it, and the game has been allocated most of the computer's resources, so I don't know if I've left enough for OBS to be able to comfortably live stream it. I guess we'll find out. But fingers crossed, we'll be okay. The truck sounds amazing. I have installed a special sound mod pack for all of this guy's mods. This specific one, the GMC tilt cab, is free of charge, won't cost you a penny. His other mods are payware, and the engine sound pack is free of charge as well. So hey ho, I'm being the usual cheap bastard. The thing is, this guy's mods are really, really low price compared to something like a Pizza or Ruda, like between $15 and $17. I still don't 100% agree with it, because you know, you're paying money over for something you have no control and no guarantee. There's no guarantee that the mod author will update the mods ready for the next patch. There's no guarantee at all. They may well say they will. You don't know that. So I tend to stay with the free mod. I think there's some great freeware mod trucks on the Steam Workshop. You know, there's the Smarty ones, there's the Harvan ones, there's the XBS ones. You know, you've got plenty of top quality free mods on the Steam Workshop without spending money. But if you do want to go ahead and spend your dollar on third-party mods, well, it's your risk, it's your money, and it's none of my goddamn business what you do with your money. So there you go, that's just my 10 penneth worth. This little GMC truck is fantastic. There's very little on it. But then again, I'm guessing, look, it's a GMC tilt cab. What do you expect? It's not going to be alive and bristling with technology, is it? And it is a joy to drive, and it seems to perform very, very well. So we've got the Peterbilt from Smarty, which is the 250. We've now added the GMC tilt cab, and I will add one more unconventional truck to this profile to see how we get on. I have to be honest, so far the Peterbilt is my favourite, because it's hard work. It's bloody hard work. But anyway, I mean, this is full of micro freezes and micro stutters. I don't know if that's because I've given the game too much resources, or if it's a mod, or if it's just the CPU GPU combo are just a shade too weak for what I want to serve up on 1080p. Now, as I say, when I'm not streaming it looks fantastic, but even when I'm not streaming I still get, at this quality level, micro freezes and micro stuttering. It's not as often as when I'm streaming, but it is still present. So that's why I'm leaning towards hardware as the main culprit here for not being able to deliver to you guys and girls the quality I would like. Having said that, computers are like real life. You never get really what you want. You take what you can get. And that's what I'm doing. I'm having a fantastic time on Morrowind, a fantastic time on World of Ships, unbeknown to you, a fantastic time on SWOTOR, and a fantastic time on American Truck. But nevertheless, let me just check the chat. I'm sorry, I'm only on a single monitor and I don't have access to my phone at the minute. Craig, yep, how else can Mike give you that AMD CPU? Be sure to stop by our place when you get to Springfield. Yeah, I'd love to, Michael. You just came in from cutting part of the grass. Good for you, CFW. Hey up, Logan. Lovely to see you. Hope you're safe and well. Yeah, so that's really where I am. As I say, I am going to download the GMC Global Big America map and have a go at running that with all these settings that have changed. Looks like I'm not going to be able to get over at the Dover, and I need to. You know what? We're going to have to do this Ebeez style. It's going to hurt, and there's probably going to be an almighty crash. But do you know what? I'm going to just go for it. I'll take the fine. Because I just could not get over at the Dover.
Keep left, then turn left.
I don't know how good the 8V71 Detroit diesel engine sounds to you guys and girls. To me it sounds amazing. But then again, I'm not an American trucker. This little thing absolutely flies. A bit different to the Peterbilt. Just saying. Okay, so let's see if this ends up being job number 4, which hopefully it will. Is Joplin to Harrison? It is, it's number 4. Fantastic. Columbia. Okay, so what I'm going to do is first of all save that away, just in case we get any shenanigans. And the next thing I'll do, hey up Rudy, lovely to see you, man. Hope you're safe and well. The next thing I'm going to do is add the third truck, the third and final truck, to. I just thought it'd be nice to have 3 completely different types of trucks, but all freeware. So of course we've got Smartest Peterbilt, I beg your pardon, 350, not 250. The 350. We've got the GMC tilt cab, and the other big free one that's available is the International Paystar. So I thought we'd go right ahead and add one of these to the garage and fill our boots. It's only available, according to me, in day cab. We can have the longer chassis. I don't know what we get in terms of engines. Well, these are actually the ones from wow, it would appear that all my engine packs are appearing, which is amazing. Yeah, what to put in. Let's put something smaller in. Let's go for a 1979 Caterpillar 34068 280 economy. I don't know what sorts of engines the Internationals would normally come with. I'll put a 13-speed box in it. And unlike the other two, I'm going to give it the JCB paint job, because I thought that would be pretty nice, pretty different. Okay, so let's go for the front bumper, which should give us the yeah, beautiful. Do we really need a bull bar? Oh hell yeah, why not? Why not? Paint basic, which is quite nice. Chrome no mesh. Okay, what about we have a full chrome shell available. Well, I quite like that. It's probably not accurate, but I do like it very much. Okay, let's rip through this for the sake of posterity. Now, I'm not going to make, yeah, I'll leave it as a chassis colour. Headlights round or round chrome. Let's add a bit of chrome into there. Again, I'm not going to go mad or over at the Dover with it, but I do want it to look nice. We've got to drive it for heaven's sake. We'll put the quarter wood fenders on it, guards, fenders. That's the guy who Borman's. That's the guy who makes the original mods for GMC. He also has a butt ton of trucks, which, as I say, are not, you know, $120 mods. They're like $15 to $17, which I think is, I still think it's too much, but it's a hell of a lot better than what some of the ruder stuff and the Pizda stuffs is. Let's go for Napa on this one. Napa truck parts. That'll do nicely. I think we're all pretty much done here. Is that dull? Yeah, it wants to be chrome. Want a bit of chrome on the thing. Oh, I think that looks great. Okay, let's go inside. Again, not a lot here to customize. That should be dull. Yeah. And we're going to put my beloved Scarecrow in here. I say beloved because I've kind of put him in all the other two trucks. Two trucks. Okay, so let's confirm that away and let's go ahead and purchase it. I will have a look for some JCB stuff. Oh, I've got to put it in a garage, and okay, so that's our 3 trucks in the garage in this profile, and it's a great way of testing out all the different mods, etc., without having to wreck your main profile. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is set this truck up. So let's go ahead and set her up. Okay, and then we want to seat position. I want to bring it down. I don't want to zoom it out. I want to bring it down so we've got enough room for the GPS. Yep, perfect. That is just about as good as it's going to get. Let's fire it up. I'm guessing this one's going to be hard work as well, like the Peterbilt, but thoroughly enjoyable. Remember that these are not supposed to be pocket rockets. They are what they are. So here we are with the Paystar 5000. Absolutely brilliant freeware mod. Brilliant. Okay, so go to Colombia is where we'd like to go to and take our next job to from. Here. Okay. So let's just make our way to this depot here. It doesn't really matter because Colombia discovered, and it's 9:47, so we really should have slept, I guess. But anyway, as we're here, let's see what jobs this place has got external. So that's 1,000. We don't need 1,000 miles, but we do need more than 100 mile. We could take that 144 to Kansas. What about Maryville? 201. I'd better just check before we go ahead. All jobs for that need to be at least 100 miles each or more. Okay, that's good. So let's go back into drive. So anything over 100 mile is good and will give us accreditation. So that's 144 mile. So to Kansas City, but I know Kansas City is dodge to say the least, but nevertheless we'll do it. Let's do it because it's 144 miles and it's going to be an easy-ish job for us.
Calculating route. Please proceed to highlighted route.
Okay, and I know it's going to be a night drive. But hey, it's what it is. So there's our trailer. Not sure how this is going to go. Both excited and a little nervous in case I make a chuff's ear of it. And I've put myself under unnecessary pressure because the clock on this event is ticking and time is running
Calculating route.
Now, I'm not going to have that much time available to do all of these trips on a live stream, so I may have to do some off camera. In the SA, Volvo and Scania are very popular, but we have had soft spot for American trucks. Good for you. What you need is a mod that simulates a random missing of the gears. Crunch. Well, I can pretty much do that myself, Michael. But anyway, look, let's see how we get on. Let's make our way over to Kansas City with this little lot. The thing with the Peterbilt, the reason the Peterbilt is so fun is because it's hard work. Whereas the GMC tilt cab isn't hard work at all, it's just a pleasure. And I'm hoping this is going to be hard work because that's what really makes the jobs fun. When you struggle to get up hills and you can't sit there at 90 mile an hour, blah blah blah, when you've got to earn it. Really, dude. Yeah, we've almost got the ship air horns on here. Okay, so let's go right. And let's see how we get on with this international page star. Not sure how popular it was in the States, or what sort of truck it was. but the fact that it's only day cab, maybe it was designed for construction, I don't know, logging, not sure. I'm sure somebody in the chat will tell me. But she certainly seems to be driving really well, and all the physics are there. And look, it's not perfect, but it's not a picture book either. So let's see what she looks like on a drive-by through. Pretty darn good actually. So okay, let's knock the cruise on at 53. I'll take that every day of the week. So we're headed to Kansas City. We've got 2 hours 15 minutes in-game time to destination. It is unfortunately going to be a night drive. It looks like a pretty straight drive right the way on into Kansas City now. Depending which side of Kansas City, depends on whether it counts. So I'm guessing this side of the line, you can take a job from there back to somewhere in Missouri and it counts. Where we're going, it doesn't count. But remember, we're coming from Columbia, not from Kansas City. So let's keep our fingers crossed that it all goes to plan. And let's just hope that this is job number 5 of 12 and not a butt ton of disappointment. I'm assuming that you guys and girls have already completed Missouri. As I say, there were quite a few that I didn't do because I got a bit jaded with them. But the thing is, once they're gone, and you won't never get a chance to do them again. So as I've more or less dropped Euro Truck now, and I'm just focusing on American Truck. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. God. I thought just these visions of him pulling straight out in front of me. And donk. Let me just check the chat. Michael, well, as long as you went from Kansas City, KS, to a city in Missouri you haven't been to, it'll count as long as it's over 100 miles. It will, Michael, but only if it's on the right side of Kansas. Going to doesn't matter. It's going from, I believe, that matters. I guess we'll find out. Excuse me. So this is 144 miles in length. So it's well over the minimum requirement. And it's going from Columbia to Kansas, so it should count for Columbia anyway. I'm guessing it won't count for Kansas because it's the wrong side of the line. But hey ho, it's what it is. But to say I'm loving American Truck Simulator again is just an understatement. I am loving it, and I'm determined on my main profile to complete that map. It's SCS only map. The Great America map combo is just nothing more than a hobby. I just want to do it so I can say I've done it, no other reason. This profile I shall just purely use for testing mods out on. The fact that I'm using this profile to do this event shouldn't make any difference really. Oh cripes, what we got here. A lot of bob and weaving going on. I do see this a lot in real life. Oh my god, it likes the pay star. It's going to let me through and not pull me. I do like this truck and the Peterbilt 350 because they are not pocket rockets, and you know, the Peterbilt's cruising speed is around 45 mile an hour, which is amazing. I do have an extended delivery time mod in. Remains 29 real minutes. Why is it going down so quick? But of course it doesn't affect. Well, we've got a real half an hour to do it, so that should be plenty of time. Excuse me, to complete the job. I did take this job this morning, and of course I've been out. No, I didn't. I've just taken it, haven't I? It was the one I started off with that I took this morning. Do forgive me. I don't intentionally mislead you. So I'm assuming if I stay middle for diddle, we should be good. We don't want to go left. We don't want to go right. We want to go straight down the frickin' middle. There we go. Let's bring that speed down a tud. As we are kind of lashing it and thrashing it, but I'm guessing would have been okay. This is not as severe as what it could have been, and that is for sure. I'm guessing we're going to have to get over at the Dover.
Keep right, then turn right.
Oh really? Keep right? Okay.
Turn right.
Well, we've got to go right anyway, so it's keep right, go straight on. Chab. Not keep
left.
Ah, thank you. I do have auto lights and auto wipers selected. I guess we'll see if they work or not. I'm hoping they will. They certainly did work okay on both the Peterbilt and the GMC. But I don't know how well they'll do on the Paystar. I'm guessing it wants us to get over again there, so as there's nothing behind us, I'm going to stay in the middle. I'm also going to speed up a bit and try and sit around 50. As we are...
Keep left.
Yes, ma'am. As we are short of time. Why that's come down? 27 real minutes to complete the job. Well, I didn't check that, did I? So maybe that was always the case and I just wasn't paying attention.
Keep left.
Not sure on this engine sound. But hey ho, it's what it is. Supposed to be an old Caterpillar. There we go, so do the window a bit to make the sound a bit deeper and richer for you guys and girls. Yay! It definitely loves a Paystar. It's not pulled me in once. Let's go external. Oh, it's quite a nice view. Even though it's night time and you can't really see a lot. Suckers! Way station suckers. You better be pulling up my yielding, big boy. You're not going to, are you? You're just going to pull straight out.
Then turn right.
Yeah, you're just going to pull straight out, I'm guessing.
turn right.
Well, he's not, because he's actually going the same way as what we are.
In 200 yards, turn right.
I'm not sure Caterpillar engines sound like this
Turn right.
in real life, especially old ones. But then again, what the hell do I know? I'm an Englishman in America. Not good. Not the best combo, just saying. This sounds like the sort of engine sound you get with SCS, actually. Nevertheless, we'll give it a whirl.
Then turn left.
You've got to have more to life than Cummins sounds. I have to say the Detroit diesel in that little GMC tilt cab sounds amazing. Let me just pause it and check the chat. As far as I know, the event is to or from Missouri, correct? How come you drive Caterpillar, but I never see them big? Love it, Craig, love it. Don't ever change. Love it. Well, I mean, there is the new Caterpillar engine called the Pupa. Now, let me tell you, the Pupa, it does tend to hang around. Some would say not Caterpillar's best invention, but nevertheless.
Keep right, then turn right.
Oh my word, this looks like one of them incredibly
right.
dodgy turn-ins. Well, yeah, high beam's not working, so that tells me it is in full automatic mode, which is good. So we've got 4 minutes to destination, so let's get this little lot dropped off before we run out of time and fail the event. What we got left? Plenty of time. 23 Einer Minuten. Oh my god. Oh my good god. What are we doing going through here? What is this? 10 mile an hour. I'm doing 11.
Recalculating route.
What earth is all that about? Should I have gone in the outside for a free gimme? I'm actually going to have to pay now, I'm guessing. What is this? Oh, security check. Okay. Feels like it's a new one on me, probably isn't. I probably just can't remember. Security check passed, you may proceed. So it's telling me that our drop-off point is over here. It's telling me it's just over here on the right. I do like the way this truck handles, and I think it would be a great addition to anybody's profile, especially if you go for the login setup. I mean, I've gone for the JCB setup, but there is also a login setup, which is, I think, green and white, and it's very, very nice. Yay, and we're now up to 5. So we need to fill in all the blanks, and we're in Kansas City already. Kirksville, and we've got all these to do. So I'm going to save that away, and that's a nice little addition. So let's get the Peterbilt out, because that's the one I'll be using for the majority of the time. And what I'll do for the next live stream is pick a destination to go to. Only a short stream tonight, my apologies. I love this truck to bits. Again, another Smarty truck mod, but it does have a full goggles skin on it. And we can let him sleep. And it should be morning. Well, it's morning, alright, Ebeez. And this does have a Cummins engine in it, but it's a, you know, I think it's a 1959 Cummins engine in it. And again, I love the way that this truck drives. Absolutely gorgeous. A big shout out to Goggles for the old school free skin, which I think he's done a tremendous job of. And I just love this truck. It's just so, even the beacon is so sort of 50s police car beacon. So there you go, everybody. As I say, a short one tonight. My sincere apologies, but I hope you enjoyed it. Between now and Saturday, I'll complete as many jobs as I can. And in the next American Truck live stream, we'll see if we can complete the cruise in Missouri. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Stay safe. Much love. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Cheers.